More and more, it's becoming common for members of K-pop groups that reach American audiences to score solo hits as well. A number of famous names and faces, who all got their start in boy bands and girl groups, have embarked on careers on their own in addition to the work they do with the troops that made them stars. Oftentimes, their following in the US is big enough to help them land big wins on sales and sometimes streaming charts, while a win on some of those rankings is no longer the rarity it once was. The airwaves are still a landscape yet to be dominated by South Korean artists, especially those working on their own. Soloists from that space don't often land huge smashes on Billboard's radio charts, and when they do, it almost always means that history will be made with each passing week. Rose, one of the four singers that make up Blackpink, has earned one such performance as her single Apt is quickly becoming one of the biggest hits of all time on one list. Apt enjoys another leap up the pop airplay chart this week. Rose's tune, which is a collaboration with superstar Bruno Mars, pushes from No. 14 to No. 11, coming tantalizingly close to the top 10 tier. It may very well reach in the coming days, as it improves to a new peak. Apt ties as the second highest rising single of all time on the pop airplay chart when looking at music promoted by soloists often associated with K-pop. Rose is originally from New Zealand, but she lives in South Korea, and it's in that nation's music industry that she got her start and found worldwide fame. She's released more music as part of Blackpink, one of the biggest names in K-pop, than on her own, so she's usually associated with that genre. Rose matches fellow K-pop solo star Jung, who also got his start in the South Korean style and then transitioned to more mainstream American top 40 pop when he went out on his own. His tune Left and Right, a duet with Charlie Puth, stopped climbing at No. 11 on the pop airplay tally back in 22 to comma. Only one track by a South Korean solo star has surged higher than both Jungkook and Rose's biggest wins. Psy's Gangnam Style remains the only top 10 hit by a K-pop musician working on their own in the history of the pop airplay roster. That tune peaked at No. 10 more than a decade ago, and since then, no one has matched his showing. A handful of tracks by South Korean musical acts but not soloists have lifted even higher. BTS has collected to top 10 smashes, with both Dynamite and Butter pushing into the top 10. Girl group 50/50 landed a historic win with Cupid, which peaked at No. 7 just last year.